Now, I want to check this out right here. And I want to go to Ezekiel chapter 10, where he blew the space shell up over Texas in these later days. In other words, he had Ezekiel to speak for me, but he made me a watchman over the city, over the whole earth. That I had to remind the people of their transgression. This is what these drug dealers don't want me to do. And being a watchman, that means I had to watch all the world. This is the reason I brought to you my youth, because I am a watchman which God made me. And he placed me over the entire earth. I don't have time to finish this here part 3, but I'm going to take you to part 10, where the space shell came into play. Ezekiel chapter 10. I'm going to take you to this part, because you'll say, well, he no man of God. I said I watched America all the way from my youth up to now. God made me a watchman. I became the tender eyes, watching the world as they unfold themselves at a young age. God was with me. First, let me get you to Ezekiel chapter 9. Ezekiel chapter 9, when you decode this, it's the knocking down of the World Trade Center. This is what it is. It's a part of Mystery Babylon chapter 17 and Mystery Babylon, Revelation chapter 17 and Revelation chapter 20, who had made themselves great in the earth through World Trade Organization. So God began to knock down these barriers, not Bin Laden, but God had the World Twin Tower Trade Center knocked down, and caused America with their weapons of mass destruction to come hastily to the Middle East as fowls came to eat. Let me start at chapter 9, and since it's so very short, it's the World Trade Center being knocked down. Chapter 9, Ezekiel chapter 9. He cried also in my ears, with a loud voice, saying, cause them that have charge over the city to draw near even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the high gate, which lies towards the north. I mean, 6 of them, 7 of them in all. And the United States came out of the west, which lies toward the north. Every man a slaughtering weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, Jesus Christ, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar. And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherubim, whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. This is God speaking to his son, Jesus Christ, during the first resurrection. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sighs and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the ministry all. And to the others he said, these are the Antichrist, in my hearing, go ye after him. Everyone that Jesus went through in Mark, then the Antichrist, which was Satan, which was Judah, the United States of America, followed after Jesus Christ. It went in Mark, you feel. Go in after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. Slay utterly, old and young, both maid and little children and woman, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men's which were before the house, and he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with slain. This is what the United States of America is done over there today. Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass, while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face and cried, and said, O Lord God, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel, and thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judea is exceedingly great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness, for they say the Lord has forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth not. And as for me, also my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their ways upon their head. And behold, the man clothed with linen, which had the inkhorn by his side, reported the matter, saying, I have done as thou hast commanded me. This was the knocking down of the Twin Tower Trade Center. In this, God had become tired of the ways of Israel. He had become tired of the ways of the earth. He had become tired of the transgression of this whole world, so he turned the wicked men over against him, who was not sacred, and showed him the dark side. Because this wicked man was born in sin through the saving between the angels interbreeding with God, they was not even in the book of life. They had adapted themselves a law called democracy. And through that law, he was imposing this upon the children of Israel, but he thought that he was doing it for his own hand, with his own hand. And so God placed him in the earth and blessed him to allow him to do what all he can against these people out the integrity of his heart, because he's a white man, they was a black man. He killed them out of jealousy and out of hate. He killed them for that cruel law that God had gave them. He killed them because his dumbness